This is going to be a week of transition and integration. This is the energy forecast for June 9th through to 15th, Monday through Sunday. Hold on, gang, because it's going to get intense. We have had a lot of different opportunities to really level up with our ascension and our awakening journey. And this week, it's bringing it at you hard and heavy. Like it's going to be wild. Monday's energy. So let's dive into it. There's a lot of gateways this week to really propel yourself forward. We're in this energy opening that lasts all the way to the full moon in July, which is for star seeds. So it's for us. It's for star seeds. It's for dragon riders. It's for cosmic heart carriers. It's for beautiful, beautiful opportunity for us to really step into our power for what's coming in September. I'm going to be bringing that information forward. So June, every Monday, I'm hosting a galactic event, a channeling event where we're working with the underworld galactic. So this is a little bit new for us, for humanity. This hasn't been offered before, this vibration. And they're coming through really beautifully strong and supportive and helping us make the changes required within our own DNA, our own light, our own power, our own knowing, our own wisdom for what's going to happen in September. So I'm going to be bringing that information forward in July in the Starseed event. So you can go to diamond.com. You can sign up for the newsletter that'll be coming out towards the end of June and giving you all the details for how to sign up for that. But we are in for it. There's going to be I can't bring a lot of this information here because it's going to get flagged. Um, but it's going down. Like it's time. You feel it. You feel the urgency. You feel the anticipation. You feel the heightened state of awareness. Your intuition is on fire. We're really moving and opening up telepathy if you haven't already. We're moving into teleoptic, being able to see through the eyes of our higher self, our galactic selves, for those of us that are dragon riders, through the eyes of our dragon, and we're merging this beautiful energy of unity. And that's the goal, the long term goal. Getting there is a little bit of a different story. So, the end of September, we're going to see a lot of massive transitions globally for humanity and for the structures at play. And we're being prepared and conditioned for that. So, this week is really, truly an activation week. So, let's start with Monday. Monday's energy is about those that are connected into the golden elders. So, the golden elders are the elders of the Andromeda. We talked about that in May's galactic events, and we are having that energy move through us right now. So, Monday's energy, we are going to be feeling a little bit of surge, and the golden elder energy is all about ancient wisdom. So, you're going to have the opportunity to have past lives and the wisdom of that life move through you here and now and start to integrate that. So, it's an incredible day to slow down. It's not a high action day for many, unless you're Dragon Rider, then it's all action right now. Um, but it's like, this just sounds so crazy because this is a thing that goes totally public and not just in the groups, but here we are. So I'm just bringing it forward for you. The messenger over here. So, um, for most of you, if you're a Dragon Rider, you can catch the recordings. We're doing a group on Wednesdays, activating Dragon Rider energy. It's very heart centered. It's very call to purpose. So if you want to grab those recordings, you can email Cindy at reachout@diamond.com. But the Monday energy is very connected into that. So Golden Elder works very closely with Draco energy, the dragons, and it's about bringing a new vibration and an awakening of wisdom. So I want you to slow down on Monday. I want you to move with ease. I want you to keep your statements in your mind really nurturing on Monday. The more you nurture your physical, your mental, and your emotional body is your inner child or past versions of yourself. So the more you go into nurturing, the more opportunity you're going to have for that nurturing energy to grab a hold of those ancient memories and let them surface through the mind. So it's not so much formal meditation at this point for us. It is more about gazing meditation, meaning you're going to still use the same technique that I teach of being no thing. So emptying out the mind, being the observer of what wants to move through, not holding on to thought, letting it move through with your breath, but gazing. And tree lines are the best spot for you right now. That's the energies moving through those sacred spaces and through that grid, that energetic grid. So just gazing at trees, connecting into plant life is going to be really important on Monday, and just emptying out and letting it move through you. You may be a little tired as well, just a heads up. So rest. put your feet up, rest, have a nap, do what you need to do. All right, as we move into Tuesday's energy is going to be, so this is the 10th. This is leading into the full moon energy. The full moon, we've got a double whammy gate happening for us, because this is the center point of this portal that we're in for activation through the Galactic Council of Sovereignty. Or the Council of Galactic Sovereignty, which is again another group that I've been channeling in the galactic groups. This is very nurturing. This is very supportive. This is our family. This is, we're trapped in a reincarnation cycle here. Um, Again, not the platform to be bringing this forward on, but we are receiving the call home. We're receiving that knowing of home. And Tuesday, we're really going to be feeling that energy anchoring into us as we prepare ourselves for the transition that's going to happen the rest of the week. So look into the sky, stargaze, take in the sun, take in the moonlight, take in the energies that are available for us to bring a sense of inner settlement. We really want to settle the inner being. So if you're feeling a little bit of anxiousness, you're going to instead say it's anticipation and excitement. If you're feeling a little depressy, expressy, you're going to go into I'm releasing and mourning things that no longer serve me. As we move towards the end of the week, we are going to be having the opportunity to say no, thank you. I am seeing so many of my deep starseed sisters walking away from things and situations and partnerships that are not serving them right now. We're walking away from people, places, and things that are just an absolute no. We're moving into boundaries. We're moving into guarding our energy. And this is the preparation for all of that. So we just want to anchor in. We want to move into um, really just that deep aspect of self, the what the fourth dimensional consciousness calls the shadow work. The It's a piece of you, the other version of you, the deep, deep version of you, and anything that wants to be healed or transmuted, we're just going to give some love and nurturing and awareness to that. Awareness will bring change. So Tuesday, just settle into that energy. It's very much grounding, anchoring, and preparation for what's coming. If you have a lot of things that you need to accomplish this week, Tuesday is the day to get those things out of the way. Tuesday is the day to have the inner conversation of what needs to go and what needs to be done so that I can proceed forward. So take care of your finances, take care of cleaning up the laundry, the grocery shopping, the conversations you need to have. Get them out of the way on Tuesday so that you can capitalize on this energy as we move forward. As we move into Wednesday's energy, the 11th, this is the full moon energy. This is, it's fucking good, is what it is. It's delicious. I'm loving it. It's two energies, it's two gateways. So, one, we are moving from, we're having the opportunity to level from a dense consciousness into a higher consciousness. Having said that, okay, you know, if you've been following me for a while, you have to do the work. You cannot just sit there and wait for activations to happen and things to kick on and click in. And I see that so much on other platforms like TikTok. Everybody's just like, oh, the energy's off the charts, like yay me, but then their life doesn't change. You have to be an active participant in allowing this to change. And what that looks like is getting rid of the bullshit that's been going on in your mind, all the lies that you tell yourself that you're not enough, that it's too hard, that money's hard, that um, I don't have my gifts, my third eye's not working, I'm not having. Stop lying to yourself because that is holding you back. So Wednesday, you have got to clean up the mind. You've got to clean up the story that you're telling yourself because the opportunity with this full moon to shift you into a deeper awareness is what's going to happen. It's awareness that it ascends you, that awakens you. It's not the, oh my God, I know angels and I'm now psychic and I can use tarot cards. That's bullshit. That's fake spirituality. That's toxic spirituality. That's spiritual narcissism. We're not doing that. We're moving into owning and honoring our actual role in the energy that we're meant to bring forward. And for you to bring that energy forward, you have to let go of the things inside you that are holding you down, which is self doubt, lack of love, lack of attention. You have to own your worth. Please own your worth. This is about really ascending into this very strong, fierce, powerful, game changer energy. So, really let the story anchor in you. You're going to feel a lot of energy. You may feel like you're in between realms. A lot of my Starseed crew are having the experience of seeing into other realms. So, like, like when you cut down a tree and there's all these rings, you're the nucleus of your experience. And then there's realms beyond that with a little veil. And as you allow yourself to level up in your vibration and your knowing and your trusting in the internal conversation, the veils dissipate because you are high vibrational enough to enter those realms. So you're having other experiences, right? You're experiencing many, many realms and the wisdom and the energy and frequency that comes with that and embodying that. So a lot of my crew is having that. Um, the other piece with Wednesday's energy is the knowing of your cosmic self, aka higher self, aka galactic self. And there's many versions of you, and we are integrating that right now here in our physical. So we're seeing change, we're seeing weight loss, we're seeing strengthening, we're seeing fierceness, we're seeing like I just set a boundary and I didn't even mean to, like it just came out of my mouth. We're seeing unstoppable. We're seeing calm. We're seeing confident. We're seeing passion move through us. And we know something's coming. And a lot of us are getting hints on what that is. And it's the end of the way things have been going. This is it for us in September. So let this energy move through you on Wednesday. Actively participate in conversation, call upon your higher self, converse with your higher self. Even if you don't think it's happening, it's happening. Say, I am allowing and I am willing to become the better version of myself. And then ask yourself, what are you so afraid of that's holding you in anything that's toxic or small or suffocating? Like, we don't want to do that anymore. So, what conversations really need to take place within yourself and in your world? And we're going to begin the process of practicing how we're going to express that to the rest of the people in our life because there's not a lot of time for it, let me tell you. As we move into Thursday's energy, so this is the 12th. Thursday's energy is about, how do I word this? Short story, short version of this that came through in one of the channeling sessions, I believe on the second, it came through in that group. The ancient technology has a certain vibration, and everything that we think we know is a lie, by the way. Everything, question everything. But there was a particular vibration with this that's being uncovered. So we're seeing videos and information about the under tunnels and channels and chambers in the pyramids. They actually brought forward a vibration to hold humanity into slavery. So we think that this is ancient wisdom, this ancient runes, and all of these things, but it actually was part of our slavery process. And that is being uncovered so that we can change the vibration of it. And new ley lines are being placed down on earth. Ley lines, most of them, the new grid is actually anchored through you. So you are becoming a pillar in the new grid. Really complicated thing to explain in such a short amount of time, but that's the gist of it. So we want to ask ourselves, what am I anchoring in? What am I bringing? What am I holding, right? Um, After this full moon, when we move into Thursday's energy, we are going to be feeling a sense of clarity of what needs to go and what we need to embrace and what we need to bring forward for our own journey to ascend and accelerate our vibration. So we're going to get a lot of clarity. Pay attention to what's moving through you. There's going to be a lot of signs. There's going to be a lot of confirmation available for you. So I don't want you going and looking for it. I just want you to acknowledge it and embrace it. And then you're going to go into communicating, continuing that communication with your higher self, galactic self, dragon self, whatever that is that you're feeling right now. You're just going to converse. So just internal dialogue, that's going to open up the gate to a stronger communication because you're actively participating in it. So Thursday, also just make sure, what am I anchoring? Am I bringing forward toxic vulnerability? It's a big one right now. The boo hoo aroo energy. Are you complaining about your finances? Are you complaining about your body? Are you complaining about your health? Are you like, oh, my chronic fibromyalgia is just look at my wheelchair, everyone? Like, we're not playing that game. We're not bringing toxic vulnerability forward. We are standing instead in our knowing and our power, and we are healing what wants to move out of the way to let us ascend. And I say all that because I was that girl. Let me tell you, a long time ago, I was that girl who was like all of the chronic things that were bestowed upon me because of abusive fucking parents harmed my body, and my body went through the ringer. I was in a wheelchair. I was with a cane. I had 8 weeks to live. I've had cancer a couple of times. And I've had a lot of deep healing to do. And I used to be so toxic, vulnerable, and now I'm a recovering toxic. I'm a recovered toxic. I'm not bringing that forward anymore. So I really want you to self check. When we go into toxic vulnerability, side note, it's because we're aching to be seen, and you deserve to be seen. You deserve to be held, to be nurtured, to be loved. You are so worthy of that. So, being toxic with our vulnerability is a cry for see me, love me. So, recognize that and do it for your damn self. And then ask the people in your life to hold you, to nurture you, to hold space for you. And that's what's going to help you go through. All right. Friday's energy, we start to kick up into high gear. So, Friday is the 13th. Um, a little bit of pay attention to red flags, a little side note, one red flag is enough. Move away from red flags. But we are kicking up into gear on Friday into becoming really intentional with how we are bringing ourselves forward. We are going to feel a propelling in our heart, like a pulling in our heart into being of more of service, into being in divine purpose, into bringing our art to the world, our creations to the world, our passion to the world, our love, our nurturing. You're going to feel the ache of, I want to bring this forward. I ache to bring this forward. So we're going to go into conversation of, I am willing to explore and present. I'm willing to explore what I'm feeling, what I desire, and I'm willing to present it. And just in that statement of I am is the vibration of creation. Whatever you put on the end of it, you're putting into motion. So I am willing to present, meaning you are willing to step into action and into knowing, and then you're going to get more inspired action. So inspired action is one of the 12 universal principles. They're all in my book. Um, Really important that you understand how energy navigates through you, not outside of you. And inspired action is your compass, your map firing through and giving you direction. So you're going to feel that a lot on Friday as we move into the weekend. So, again, a little bit of a story. Hold on here. So, Saturday's energy, the 14th, Sunday's energy, the 15th. Happy Father's Day. Happy divine doer, action, loving, supportive protector day. Like it's such an incredible vibration. Um, so here's what we're going to experience on the weekend. Some of us are dragon riders. We were in a galactic in the inner world, in the underbelly of Terra, like all of Earth, not just Gaia's sphere. We are dragon riders and we're being called to action. And with that, there is some sacred ceremonies that take place. So in your meditation Sunday, you're going to meditate. Okay. Saturday, you're going to call out your star family, your star crew is what I prefer to call them. I think family is a toxic human word. Just that's me. I'm a little burnt by family. So it's the toxic or the Starseed crew. I want you to Saturday in your heart, you're going to go right into your heart. One of the things in the activation techniques that I'm teaching is left hand. There's two energy points right here that's going to help regulate the nervous system. Okay. Thumb finger, you're going to start to pulse it, palm down, move that energy on Saturday, and then lift the palm up, fingers stay down, and you're just going to let that energy pulse through. This is letting the cosmic heart, the galactic heart chakra, really get activated and acknowledged, and then it's going to start to grow. So when you're doing that, you're just in within yourself. I call upon all that I'm connected to that are in the highest possible vibrations. I love you. I honor you. I see you. And that's going to allow the gateways to open for real time connection. We've got a couple of different moving things here over at Diamond No Mentoring. So we have a free Facebook page if you're on that, using it for what it is right now, whatever. There's a Starseed group there. So you can email us for that one. And then we also have a paid membership where you get a lot more attention in that group. A lot of dragon riders in that one. Really powerful star seeds in that one. So you're gonna find your crew. You're gonna find them. I found mine. And it just keeps growing. And I'm so honored to be a part of your lives. I'm so honored to not be the odd duck out anymore. The weird star seed. It's incredible, incredible to find your community, to find your crew. And you're going to be calling them out. So call them out on Saturday. You're going to feel them energetically, but you're also going to begin the bonds of finding them in real time, real, like not real time, because what's that? But this time space reality in the physical, in other human meat suits. And that's going to help support you because as we come together, it lifts our vibration and we're all a piece of a bigger picture, a piece of a puzzle that's a much bigger picture. And we are here to do this work together. There is no leader. There is no Um, it's not about hierarchy. It's about union and it's about equality and working together. Sunday's energy for the dragon rider specifically, you're going to feel your ceremony energy really kick in. It is intense. That's all I'm going to say. For those of you in the dragon group, you already know what I'm talking about. So Sunday's the day to go and visit that space. Um, for the rest of us, we're just going to have a knowing of what does my body require? What does my human require? And what does my inner being, my energetic being require? So really be of service to those bodies, your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, your higher self, your inner child, all the things. And you're going to just flourish like crazy and be prepared for what's happening next week because it's just up and up and up and up and up and up. Wild times. All right. I love you tremendously. I will see you wherever it is I see you. Until I see you again, please, please, please go look in the mirror and find as many reasons as you can to say thank you. I love you. And I'll catch you when I catch you. Bye, guys.